I'm Tracy Pa with the Midday News. His New Britain Provincial Administrator, Levi Mano, told public servants in the province during their dedication ceremony to be dedicated to serving the people. Mano told more than 500 public servants to be better servants this year to the 400,000 population in the province, and Papua New Guinea as well. He stressed that the implementation of the services rests entirely on the level of work that public servants do every day. He said they must be honest and they must change the norm of coming late and leaving work early. And with the 519 million kina budget passed, the onus on them to implement services and ensure these services reach everyone. His New Britain Deputy Governor, who is also the Sinivit LLG President, Boniface Gerap said the year 2024 calls for a change of mindset to advance the vision and mission of the province. The Social Democratic Party National Convention on Sunday, February 4th, elected its executives in Port Moresby, led by party leader Powis Pakop. Interim executive highlighted the absence of active executives since 2002. Governor Powis Pakop urged delegates to choose leaders capable of innovative leadership. Academic John Kamasua was appointed national president, Paul Kidnap vice president, unopposed Gabriel Kotana is General Secretary, and Rex Whelan secured the position as Treasurer. PNG EC Manager Industrial Elections Desmond Timayaso oversaw the election process, ensuring this legitimacy.
Voting them for nothing. They're voting so that we can go and be a voice and become the executives of the party, and so that we grow the party.
Recently in Papua New Guinea, balsa cultivation has gained attention as a potential source of income and employment for local communities. Cultivation has been promoted as a sustainable agri-forestry option, particularly in coastal lowlands. Over the weekend, women in Midday province were introduced to balsa through a workshop hosted by Chariya Broman, a private consultant, and Omega SME. Women were thoroughly given details of the innovative knowledge of balsa, methods of preparation, the seedlings for germination, how to take care of balsa price value, and how to prepare themselves to register under BCS. Currently, the only market available for balsa is based in East New Britain province. The province has its own mill, and the industry is very creative for farmers. Damson Jova of Omega SME Consultants would also like to create a similar setup for Midday 2 years from now. In regional news, the United States and Britain launched strikes against 36 targets in Yemen on the second day of major U.S. operations against Iran-linked groups following an already attack on American troops last weekend. The Pentagon targeted 13 locations across the country and reported the strikes hit buried Houthis, weapons storage facilities, missile systems, launchers, and other capabilities that the Houthis have used to attack Red Sea shipping. Australia, Bahrain, Canada, Denmark, the Netherlands, and New Zealand have stepped in to assist U.S. In a joint statement issued following the strikes, the U.S. and its allies said the strikes specifically targeted sites associated with the Houthis' deeply buried weapons storage facilities, missile systems and launches, air defense systems, and radars. Families devastated by the deadliest type of childhood cancer say a major research funding boost offers fresh hope.
is a treasured third daughter. But she'll never get to meet her eldest sister Ruby, who died almost a year ago.
Her just never going to know Rubes is just really sad.
The 6-year-old is remembered by her family and school for her kindness. Ruby lived for just 5 months after she was diagnosed with DIPG, a type of brain cancer that's always fatal, usually claiming a patient's life within a year.
It's scarred our family forever, and our little 4-year-old Tilly has nightmares and asks if she's going to go to heaven as well.
But for the family, today is a great day. The federal government has announced up to $20 million over 7 years to fund clinical trials and research to find new treatments.
This is an enormous investment in Australia's world-class researchers to give new hope to families who receive the devastating news that their child has developed brain cancer.
This announcement is a testament to families affected by this cruel cancer who've pushed for more funding. The government has also secured access to an experimental medication used by some patients with DIPG. Eve Daha was diagnosed with the cancer when she was 5.5. She recently celebrated her 8th birthday, thanks in part to the medication, which has cost her family more than $100,000 over 3 years.
Eve is still fighting almost 35 months later thanks to the work of Australian research. So this is just incredible.
Happy that, now, I feel more safe.
In sports, Papua New Guinea has high hopes leading into the Women Olympic Football Tournament Oceania qualifier in Samoa this week. The PNG side won its 6th Pacific Games gold medal in Honiara last December and is one of the sides expected to challenge tournament favourites New Zealand. There's a new coach at the helm. Herika United mentor Eric Comeg was officially named as an assistant but has been elevated to head coach due to the unavailability of Frederica Siwang Sakete. Comeg has retained the bulk of the players from the Pacific Games winning side, and they've had a good build-up, training together for the best 3 weeks in Port Moresby. The side will be without former captain Romena Padua, who is missing the tournament for personal reasons. Leading the women on the pitch is veteran Maria Kaipu. PNG is placed in a tough group with the Solomon Islands, Fiji, and American Samoa. Fiji will be out for revenge after a 4-1 drumpling in the final of the Pacific Games. A world first sporting hammer designed for women is said to be a game changer for female contact sports.
From crunching tackles to hard hits, there's no holding back in these contact sports. But soon these women could have extra reason to feel safe when they step out on the pitch.
It's going to be a game changer, not just here in Australia, but worldwide.
The light bulb moment for a female-specific sporting armour came while working with Bond University.
So they approached me and said, could you make something for our rugby female team?
Marie Doherty plays prop, one of rugby's most brutal positions, and says she'll feel hits for days and weeks after games.
We've definitely all woken up feeling like that. We've even felt like that an hour after the game, where we just think this might be the last game I play.
Protective gear is often designed for men and then scaled or resized to fit women.
Whatever is on the market doesn't fit, it's not comfortable. They have to adjust constantly of what they are wearing. They get distracted.
But this yet-to-be-named prototype uses impact absorption materials to protect the most vulnerable areas of the female body.
The air molecules in our product will absorb the energy and then pushing it back out, just like an airbag in the car.
If we can protect anything about our bodies playing any sport, it'll definitely prolong our careers in the sport that we love.
The armour is being designed to be versatile for most contact sports and will be released in July. Bond University plans to then run a clinical trial.
With that data, then we want to go to World Rugby and then bring a standard into the game, just like the mouth guards, where it is now mandatory for them to wear mouth guards.
Queensland Maroons players and coaching came together in Brisbane on Saturday, February 3rd, to formally commence the squad's 2024 State of Origin preparations. Maroons head coach Billy Slater is bringing in 34 Maroons eligible players who will take part in several community activities, highlighted by a visit to lift the spirits of kids doing it tough, as well as a junior coaching clinic. Slater says it's a great opportunity to get the Queensland players together before the season starts. With the NRL training schedule, preparation is quite tight, so getting them for the weekend is important for their preparation for the series. The players get to touch on a few things footy-wise, but more importantly, get the Maroons players into the community. Slater says both the players and the community will get a really big lift from the experience. This ends the Midday News. Goodbye.